Hi everyone. Today I decided I would make a video on my journey through accepting that I have an autoimmune disease and how it's kind of impacted my life over the last 7 months. 7 months ago from this date, it would be July. It's January 2020 right now. Whew, I feel really old. So July of 2019, I was starting to get like really sick. I was nauseous all the time. I was losing weight super fast. And I thought it was because I had recently started smoking again. My doctor told me that wasn't the case, and he was doing all this blood work, and my white blood cell counts were really, really bad. Then my red blood cell counts were really bad. They thought I had cancer there for a minute. So I went through that whole scare. And all the while this is going on, I'm so tired. I can rarely get out of bed for more than a few hours at a time. And I go back to sleep. I'm always sick to my stomach. I have loss of appetite. And there are so many more things going on with me. In the course from then to now, I have lost a total of 32 pounds. I started at 150 and I'm 118. Right? That's right? Let's see, 50 to 40, 40, 30, 30 to 20. Yes, okay. I'm horrible at math. I'm not even gonna lie. So what's really bad about, the sleepiness in particular is you lose your life. Literally, you sleep nonstop. I have 3 biological children. My niece, who is disabled, that lives with me, and I mean, she's pretty disabled. She needs full-time care. And then I also have a foster son that just moved in with me and my husband around Thanksgiving. So that's 5 kids that I'm taking care of, even though me and my husband, we're splitting up, we're not splitting up, we're getting divorced, we're not getting divorced. We don't know what we're doing. We know we love each other. We know we drive each other crazy. And our fighting seems to directly go in correlation with the cycles of my autoimmune disease. The more stressful my life is, the more it flares up and the worse it tends to get. And one thing that I realized was that when the autoimmune disease first kicked in was when my husband first told me he wanted a divorce. And I got really, really sick. Over time, we stopped fighting as much. We're supposedly still getting a divorce, but it went back away. And then I started to work in November, and it came back with a vengeance. After the first cycle had ended, I was down to 128 pounds, and I'm in the throes of the second cycle, and I'm down to 118. I had went into my doctor a month ago, and I was yawning so much that he was kind of like worried about me. And I was like, oh, well, this is something I do it all the time. I'm always sleeping. I can never be out of bed for more than 4 hours at a time unless I'm at work. And it's, it was getting to the point that it was hard for my kids, hard on Brian, my husband, hard on me, because I felt bad having to tell my entire family that I needed to sleep, that I have to sleep. Brian was real good about it though. He would let me climb in bed and sleep it off for as many hours as I wanted. He would take care of all the kids, cook, yada, 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 all that good stuff. And he was really, really good about that. But while I was at the doctor this particular time, okay, that's getting on my nerves. Okay. While I was at the doctor this particular time, I had cracked a joke about, I think I need some, or I guess I need some B12, or I said something to that effect. And he's like, would you like some? I was like, whoa, wait a minute. You can actually give me B12 at a psychiatrist's office? He's like, well, technically I'm a DO and I can give you whatever I want. So, somewhere, give me 2 seconds. Okay, So he did give me the B12, and it comes in a little vial that looks like this. It's got this weird name. Okay, so I take 1 milliliter once a week, and I have to inject myself. And I've been through nursing school. I'm actually an MA. I just never got licensed because when I was on my internship, I saw some of the nastiest ickiness I'd ever seen in my life. And I decided, I was like, nope, I can't do this. So I never got licensed, but I have the degree. So I know how to give myself a shot. It's just, I have a fear of needles and didn't want to do it myself, but I figured it out. This little vial of B12 has not fixed me. It has not healed me, but it has given me enough strength that I can get out of bed and cook for my kids and do their laundry and not be as grouchy because I feel like I'm rested enough. So for my doctor, I'd like to say thank you because it really sucks when you're in that place to where you can't get up, you can't clean, you can't do anything. And it sucks when you're a mom and, you have to tell your kids to go away, to let you sleep, that you just can't do it. I don't know how to compare the sleepiness because I've never felt anything like it in my life. It was literally like I was anchored to my bed. And it was really trying, really testing. So I'm still losing weight, not as rapidly. Now I've started drinking supplements. What are they called? Pediasure. And making sure, even if I'm not hungry, I'm taking the time to stop and eat. But I mean, I'll make a longer video on the actual diagnosis. I just more so wanted to let people know that if you're going through what I'm going through, maybe ask for a B12 shot. Even if you have to give it yourself, some offices you can go in once a week and get them. It's worth it. It's probably, since all this started 7 months ago, it was like that ray of sunshine busting through the clouds after a really bad storm. So anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.